I'm out here with Pandora, and I told someone I would make another video on follow me, yield to me, or in general, pressure work. And right now I have Pandora out here, so if she's in training, I might as well work with her because she's been going through it anyway. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to capture what I want to capture, but we're going to give it a hell of a shot, aren't we? So the follow me, yield to me, and this is, I got this from Tyler Muto, and it's I'm just gonna do it, probably edit in the voice later. Follow me, yield to me, or pressure work, leash work, conversational work. It's all designed to show the dog where he should be with the leash. It's not so meant to not meant so much to give verbal communication. It's to let the dog know where he should be using the leash as an informational tool. I like to tell people I want to change this the leash from a form of restraint to a form of communication. So this is one of the things I do, and a lot of the people I work with, I tell them, sometimes I bring a dog outside and I won't leave the driveway. This is what it's meant by that. So if a dog continues to pull on me, I want to get the message in the dog's head that, hey, if you don't, if you're going to pull me, we're not going anywhere. So we might do this little song and dance until he understands, okay, you are the leader. If that's not the case, we'll go back inside and we'll come back again. But this is just, to make it a little bit uncomfortable when they're in the wrong position and making it comfortable or enjoyable when they're in the right position. So in the beginning, you'll see, it looks sloppy because there's a lot of outside interferences that's going on, which makes it, when you can do it, it makes it a little bit more challenging, and it's a feather in your cap if you can do it. So at the end, you'll see that I shorten up on the leash. I'm not sure how much, but like I said, this was done on the fly. I started off, at the end of the leash, and what you would want to do is work down until the dog understands, okay, I'm on a 5-foot leash. You start working that 5 foot and you start shortening that distance. Once the dog understands the circumference he has around you, then you can shorten it up a little bit and fine tune it. So that's what you should see at the end of this exercise. I also want to say a lot of this is anticipating what she's going to do. So if I'm working with a dog in this situation and I see the dog is getting a couple of steps ahead of steam, I'm going to use that and redirect it and let him know that once you get a mind to do something on your own, most likely I'm going to say no, that's not what we're doing. So I do want to, in some ways, get the dog to stop trying to do things on his own and follow my lead. And that's the whole thing. What I'm trying to accomplish when the dog is on a leash, to be respectful of it, to be mindful of it, and not only that, to watch your body and follow where you go. So if the dog understands he should be on the left side, just behind you, at heel, that's where I would want the dog to be when given a chance. So I'm just watching, admiring my work here. So there's two parts to this. There's a part where the dog should be yielding to you and following. Here's the yield to me. So when I know he's up ahead, I want to turn into him and make him, move out of my way. And I remember the truck, so this must be the end of it. So let's see if we can capture what it looks like from my view. So what I want to be able to do is make a left turn, because if I want to, I should be able to make it. So I need to let him know that if he's in position, all of these abrupt moves I make, they don't affect him if he's in behind me. But if he gets up closer, which I'm going to let him do, I just want to, let him know that every time he gets up there, I might be turning. Good boy. And notice the leash, it's not tight. If anything, if I'm changing a direction and I know he's going to hit the end, it's tug, tug, pressure on, pressure off. Pressure on, pressure off. So he's looking at someone in the background. Good girl. Good girl. Very good. Where are you? So you can see now that she's lagging in the back, because there's no conflict back when she's back there. Yep. But if she's not told this or shown this in a way that makes sense, it just doesn't make sense. Good girl. So this is less than 10 minutes. I didn't have her out here, on a detailed thing like this, but you can see the results. And you notice I'm not saying anything. Good girl. Good girl. So, and the name of the exercise. Come on, hurry up, we got Macho coming. This is the follow me portion. Good girl, come. What do you see now? Follow me portion. Is she very distracted? Good. Yield to me portion. That means, yield to my space. If we're going straight, and I decide I want to make a left turn, and now she is where she should be. And now I want to make a left, I should be able to. And if I want to make another one, I want her to know that, watch my body language, because I might want to do an about face her. So now she's ahead of me. I want to make it a little bit uncomfortable for her. Good. And it's, not so much with leash pressure, it's leash pressure and body positioning combined. Good. So she comes up again. Let's see if we can get that. The information I would be giving her would be tug backwards, plus my body would be turning into her. And if she follows what my hand is telling her to do, it would guide her out of the problem, out of that situation. Good girl. So just before I turn into her, I give her a little tug to let her know. Tug. And once I do a couple of those, then I would ask for more. Good girl. Very girl. Yes. Good girl. So you see the eye contact? She's looking up at me. Good girl. Come on. Let's go. So we call this a conversational leash walk. It's having a conversation with the dog through the leash. Showing the dog, telling the dog in a way he can understand, what they should be doing. So I do believe this might be upside down. So hey, what the hell? I need a camera person, camera woman.